Hello everybody and welcome back to Italy. Yeah, we are back on Italy in the Homestead Reborn. I have just picked up the combine down from the dealer and I think we're gonna borrow the field out here. There we go. Because we got a field to harvest with our new combine, the old one that was here on the farm when I was arriving to Italy. It was not good, so Bob did help us out with this. Roberto, as I was told. So there we go. I think it was you, Farmer Donkey, that said Roberto, but I'm not sure, and I need to be a little more precise here in my skills. There we go. We need to have the trailer down here as well. But look what happened when we unfold this. This is now the field we're gonna harvest now is not that hilly, but this field is quite hilly. So I think, as Bob told us, that this will suit the map very good. The hilly fields we got. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. Really amazing. It is actually stunning. So let me see. I think we're gonna cut into the field first of all. Yeah. We're gonna lower this down. And do we make straws? Yeah, I think we do that. Now that is amazing. Nope, we're not doing that. But we're gonna do that now. I can see that. That is good. Let's turn this off again and get the tractor out here so we can get the trailer down here as well. And we can harvest. Then we're gonna actually have quite a lot of bales when we are done here. The old Fiat Agri, amazing piece of equipment. I'm glad that this was on the farm when I did bought it. I heard a little bird sing, as you say, that the big farm up there for 2.9 million, it will get, maybe it's gonna get on an auction, and that means if we are lucky we can get it quite cheap. That could be very awesome. I've set myself a goal here, and my goal is to buy all the equipment for olive or maybe just olive harvest. I think. There we go. Oh, we do got some grain in here. Let's unload that first of all. We still got field number 7. I don't know what to do with that field. Maybe we're just gonna seed a crop in the field and we can then later maybe plant those olive in that field. I don't know yet. I'm just thinking out loud, you know. Oh, the sound in this. It is amazing. There we go. Let's jump out of this and over to... Oh, it's a beautiful piece of equipment. I know it's not a New Holland, it is not a Fiat Agri, it is not Italian at all, but it is very beautiful. I'm gonna put some music behind this and I will see you when I am done. one thing is for sure, it is a lot easier with that Massey to harvest the fields. It can contain a lot more in the hopper, and the pipe is just going over the trailer like it was nothing. That is really, really amazing. I've decided to buy some chickens. Yeah, just like that. I want chickens. Because if I have to prove that I can make some money here, then I really have to get some animals so I can have some stuff to sell. So I maybe, hopefully can buy that big farm up there. I really, really want that big farm, guys. That's for sure. Let's see. I don't know if it is here. I have to unload or what. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Oh, this sound on this beast here. It is amazing. That was not much it could hold. So I cannot find, maybe it is just me, but I cannot find the animal dealer on this map here. I would like to get my animals with a trailer, but I cannot find it. So that is the reason why we're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna buy like this. I don't know where the trigger is. Right here. Oh, there we go. So how many? We can have 30. Yeah, that is what we're gonna do. We got chickens all over the place. Amazing. We're gonna put the rest of the wheat in. Yeah, in the silo. I was not sure that I could get Autodrive to work with the silo, but yes I can, no problem at all. So I have Autodrive for this as well. I just have to be a little bit closer perhaps. It is a little bit tricky, you know. Oh, that was the wrong way, Mike. It is a little bit tricky, but Autoload can do it. Not Autoload, but Autodrive can do it. So maybe I can do it as well. There we go, look at that. Mike can do it. Just like that. We got a lot of wheat in the silo now. I think that is a good thing. That is a very, very, very good thing. Let's check here. We got wheat. 31,000 liters. Yeah. It could be more, but our fields are not that big. But I need to do some contract work as well so we can... Oh, look at this. It is beautiful, right? Yeah, it is beautiful. So we can earn some money with the... Yeah, basically with the contracts as well. We are a little bit short on money. I don't like to be that, you know. Oops. You know what's wrong when Mike say oops, then things are not good. There we go. So now, dear chickens, please make me some eggs so we can sell some eggs. Oops. Now it is time to pick up the baler, I think, because we can use the bales to sell. We also got bales from the other field from the last time. Sorry, chickens. This baler in here, it is a leased baler, but I got the opportunity to buy it if I want to do that as well. Oops, I cannot see ourselves use the little ape, so I've decided to sell it if Bob will give me a decent price for that. Can we squeeze through here? It's a little bit tight in here, I know that. There we go. Amazing stuff, and we are for sure making 150 centimeter bales. That is good. Nice, 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 nice. Just like that. I think this is a great combo. Oh, I also need to get the combine back to the farm again. I have totally forgot that. Yeah, I would like to have a bigger field, that's for sure. But there is also something cozy to a small field like this. I like both of the... I like a big field and I also like a small field, you know? I learned that from Germany as well, when I lived in Germany. Together with Bob and Lizzy. Why will this not be unloaded? There we go. Because there was small and big fields on my farm. But the view from this farm here, it is stunning, amazing. I really like it. So the field in there, I would like to get hold on. It is a big field and I think it is quite amazing. Also a hilly field. I've not decided yet what to seed in those fields here, but I think field number 7. Yeah, I don't want to do that much grass work because I do not got a mower right here, so I think we're gonna put down some kind of a crop. And now we got a bale again. That is really amazing. Now we go. And it is with the in-built turner. That is also very good. I hope you like this cinematic. Please do me a big favor, guys. Like my video. Consider to subscribe to my channel if you're not already doing that. A lot of people are doing, so that is quite amazing. I have never used this Fiat Acqui here, and man, I really like it. Have you tried this Fiat Acqui here? Please let me know down in the comment, because I think it is quite cool. There we go. And I have got the money from the combine. Bob have sold it to another farmer. And I got, he said 12,000, but he did got some extra money for the header. So I actually got 14,275. That is very good. And you have seen that on the top right corner here. So all in all right now, after we have bought the chickens, we got 87,169. So there is a long way up to the big farm for 2.9 million. That's for sure. I don't know how to get to there, that's for sure. But yeah, as I said, contract work, so we can buy some bigger fields and we can sell some more crops, sell some eggs, and yeah, otherwise I don't know. maybe consider to do some production so we could make some bread out of some of our wheat or something like that, but I don't want to get too much into production on this map. That was not the whole idea with that. Like this, amazing, amazing. Now we're gonna get one more bale. I think I'm gonna turn it around and start to drive up and down just because I can and enjoy the view on the farm. Man, it's really, really amazing. One more bale is dropping. And yes, I am reversing because now I'm just gonna get the top here, then I can drive up and down because I also need to remove the combine. But let's get so much straw as possible here, right? And there is a sweet little deer in my field. We could get some nice juicy beef out of that, that's for sure. Nice. I am really, really happy that we got that combine. It makes the farmer life here in Italy a lot more easy. Yeah, we go. We're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're gonna get 6 bales out of this field. If we are lucky, maybe only 5. I have seen there is some straw missing in the corners right there. This field needs to be plowed as well, so we also have to do that. And there was one more bale. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are up to 5 bales now. Okay. I forgot to reset the bale counter. I think there is a bale counter on this baler, so that modern is our equipment. After all, that is amazing. So I talked to Carlo Pedersoli. Carlo Pedersoli. He is the owner of the field next to me. He cannot afford to do anything to the field, so it is in a very, very bad shape in there. I can do everything to the field because I can borrow some or lease some stuff from Bob. It is a sugar beet field though, and it has no fertilizer, it has weed, it is in a really bad shape, and if I have to have a sugar beet, then I want the best yield, that's for sure. So the field is worth quite a lot of money, but I can borrow the field for 150,000 if I promise not to sell the field again. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. But how should I have 150,000? Yeah, that is through contracts, because I've taken some contracts. So yeah, that will not give me 60,000, I know that, but we can make it happen. The straw bales I'm gonna store until January, because we're actually gonna get a quite decent price in January for this straw here. A lot more than we're gonna get as it is right now. There we go. We got 7 bales. That is quite amazing. So I'm gonna collect those bales here, and then I will see you down at the shop, because now we need to have 150,000. So we also gonna sell the little ape again. We also need to lease some equipment for spraying and fertilizing. We need all that good stuff. Okay. I am almost down at the shop. This is not a good ride at all by any means. So, as you can see over there, oh, what's the curve? There we go. Over there we got some big old equipment. I have taken a lot of contracts, as you can see in the top right corner. And the strange thing about this is that this little guy over here with the tether, when I took the contract, it started at 45%. Now it is up on 47. So I don't know what's going on right there. But I'm gonna go all in to get 150,000 in this episode here, so we can buy that big old field. And I know that we're not gonna get much for this. Yeah, 30. Yeah, okay. We can repair and we can also repaint it. So now it is 5,000. Yeah, okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're up to 91 right now. So yeah, we got some big old equipment. I'm gonna take one of those two here and make a little cinematic, and then I will do the other off screen. I'm not gonna use Autodrive or Cosplay for those, because that it will cost me money, but for the cinematic I will use some Cosplay, of course. So I think we're gonna take this, and where should we go? Spraying, fertilizing, weeding in the top. No. Oh, I got 2 weeding contracts. Okay. So let's just check in here and see. Weeding, we got field 21 and we got 52. So I think I'm gonna drive over to field 52. That seems best for the best, I think. And that is a long way from here. That is for sure. I'm just gonna get the right course here. Down to this weird roundabout. Then we have to go... You know what? I think we're gonna go... We have to go to the right. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna do that. Oh boy, this is a big machinery for the small roads here in Italy. I took this cultivating contract as well, but I miscalculated everything. But that is a positive thing, I think, because I got more money than I need right now, but we also need to take care of all the TLC that our new sugar beet field will require. You know, herbicide and fertilizer and so on and so forth. This contract here will give me 12,000. And in the top right corner, you can see I right now got 169,000. All the other contracts are done and I have completed the contracts. And now we are up to 182,000. That is a very, very, very good thing. I'm gonna walk back to the farm and then I will see you up there. Back at the farm, I have bought the field and it leaves me now with 39,000 in the bank account, and that is pretty darn okay with me. I think I'm gonna place those bales up here in the shed. Now I can borrow this place here. That is very, very amazing. At some point I hope still to buy all this. Maybe on an auction or something like that. That could be really, really, really amazing. So the city boy from up north in Germany can become a big Italian farmer. Let's see if we're gonna go this way here. I think we're gonna go into this bay. That is awesome. Look at that. It suits my equipment so good, so I need to have this, guys. I need to have this place here. I hope I can convince my bank that I am the right owner for this. What do you think? Can I do that? Yeah, I hope. There we go. So now we need to find some fertilize better and also some kind of a sprayer, but I think I'm gonna go for the Amazon 3200 liters fertilizer spreader, and then I'm gonna go for the cheapest sprayer, so then we can do some contract with this equipment until it is paid again. I think that is the best way to do it. Now I'm just gonna grab my header down here. Oh, it is the opposite way in the field. Okay. And then we can put that, I hope we can put it next to the combine in the big shed. I say big shed, but the biggest shed I have. There we go. Like that. I can feel here in Italy I do not have a AC in my tractor. It is hot. That is the reason why my sunroof is open. There is really hot in here. I wish I could remove some of those fence here. I know it looks really good and it makes it a little bit of a challenge to drive here, but sometimes I wish I could do that. Now, be aware, chickens. Incoming header. Incoming header. There we go. I don't know if I can do this at all, but I hope. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here so I can see what I'm doing. Not that it will help me, but I hope. If I just can straight up here a little bit. Oh man, that was not much. Yeah, as you can see, I do not got that much space. What could I do here? Oh, I could drive over there, maybe. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna leave the header out here. Then we don't have to struggle with things. Yeah, the chickens are doing good. I have just checked. They are happy. They are very, very, very happy. So next time we're gonna plow our field and then we can give the new field in here some TLC. Look at that field. This is my field and we got a lake down in the bottom right down there. Over here to the left. Looks good. This is my field. Cool. So we have to use a little bit of money for a fertilizer spreader and a sprayer, but we can make that money again from contracts, and then I need just around 30,000 euro for a leased sugar beet harvester. But we got 39 too, as you can see right now. Thank you for watching, guys. Until I see you again, take care of yourself and be safe out there in the big world. Cityboy is out of here. Bye bye.